Today, I'm going to show you exactly how gas stations pull extra money out of your wallet every time you stop. And 5 specific things you can change today so that stops happening. Stick with me until the end, because the last one is the one almost nobody catches, and it is happening every single time you tap your card at the pump. I started tracking what I was actually spending at gas stations, not just the fuel number on the screen, and the total made me genuinely angry. Let's fix all of it right now. Start with the one that costs the most money per year, the premium fuel myth. Every pump has 3 grades, regular, mid-grade, and premium. Premium costs 30 to 50 cents more per liter than regular. On a 60-liter tank, that is 18 to 30 extra dollars, gone every single fill. 50 fill-ups a year, conservative for most drivers, puts you at $900 to $1,500 more than you needed to spend. And for the vast majority of cars currently on the road, premium does absolutely nothing extra for the engine. Nothing at all. The word premium sounds like an upgrade. It sounds like your engine is getting something superior. Octane rating has exactly one job. It resists premature ignition in high compression engines that are specifically engineered to require it. Certain turbocharged performance motors genuinely need it. Your commuter vehicle almost certainly does not. Mid-grade is the same story. Positioned between regular and premium, it exists primarily to capture drivers who feel uncomfortable buying the cheapest option, but cannot justify the most expensive one. If your car requires regular, mid-grade is money in the gas station's pocket for a benefit your engine is physically unable to receive. Open your glove compartment and look at the sticker on the inside of the fuel cap, or pull up the fueling section of your owner's manual. If it says 87 recommended, and the keyword is recommended, not required, you are burning money every single time you reach for a higher grade. The US Department of Energy confirmed this directly. Using higher octane than your engine specifies produces 0 measurable improvement in fuel economy, engine power, or engine lifespan. 0. If the manual says required, it matters. If it says recommended, stop. And before we get to the trick that most people say yes to without realizing they agreed, let's talk about where a gas station actually makes its money, because this part changes how you read the entire stop. A typical gas station earns 1 to 4 cents of profit per liter of fuel sold. 1 to 4 cents. The fuel barely covers itself once you account for delivery, underground storage tanks, environmental fees, taxes, and maintenance. The fuel is not the business. The fuel is the reason you brake and pull in. Walk inside. The attached convenience store runs margins of 40 to 60% on packaged food and drinks. A bottle of water retailing at $3 has a 20-cent production cost. The energy drink sitting directly next to the payment terminal has a 25-cent cost and a $5 price tag. The layout of that store is not random. The register is at the back. Impulse items land at eye level near the entrance and the payment counter, and the path from the pump to the snack cooler is a deliberate funnel built by people who do this for a living. 1 in 3 gas station visits includes an impulse purchase inside. The average ad is $4 to $8 per stop. Across 50 visits a year, that is $200 to $400 in unplanned spending on items that cost less down the street at any grocery store. When you need to go inside, know what you need before you walk in, get it, and leave. Now for the trick built right into the payment screen. You tap your card and it asks, round up to the nearest dollar for charity? A few cents, completely harmless. But that screen runs thousands of times per day across hundreds of locations. The gas station keeps a processing margin on those micro donations. You're handing money to a corporation in exchange for a good feeling. Decline it every time. Now the 5 changes that recover real money starting today. First, cash versus credit. Many stations in Canada and the United States charge a different price per liter depending on how you pay. Credit card processors charge stations 1.5% to 2% per transaction, and stations that pass this onto the customer create a gap of 3 to 7 cents per liter at the pump. On a 60-liter fill, that is up to $4.20 extra per visit. 50 visits a year, that gap is over $200 spent for nothing. Look at the price board before you pull into the lot. Some stations display the cash price and the credit price side by side on the sign. Others show only one number, and you find out the split once you are already stopped at the pump. If they are hiding that gap, they are counting on inertia. You will not bother leaving it once you are already parked. Check the sign first. If a cash discount exists, use it. Or carry a gas rewards credit card that earns 3 to 5% cash back on fuel purchases. Those are widely available, and they flip the math so the card earns more than the surcharge costs you. Second, fill up in the morning or evening when temperatures are cooler. Fuel is stored underground where it stays cold, but in warm weather, it passes through surface lines and a hot nozzle on the way to your tank. Warmer fuel expands. You pay by volume. Cooler temperatures mean slightly denser fuel, more actual energy per liter for the same dollar. The difference per individual tank is small, but across a full summer of weekly fills, you recover roughly one entire free tank by the end of the season. Most people refuel mid-afternoon. That is the worst possible time. The habit costs nothing once it is wired in. Third, and this is the change I made first because the result was immediate, use the half squeeze position on the nozzle, not the full lock setting. At maximum flow speed, fuel moves fast enough through the pump line to create vapor pockets at the nozzle tip. You are paying for metered volume that is partly vapor, not liquid fuel. Testing from the National Institute of Standards and Technology confirmed that slower dispensing improves fill accuracy. Half squeeze, 20 extra seconds, more actual fuel for the same money. And stop at the first click every single time, no exceptions. The automatic shutoff triggers because your car includes a vapor recovery canister, a charcoal component designed to capture fuel fumes from the tank. When you keep squeezing past that click, liquid fuel enters the canister. It is not built for liquid. The EPA documented this outcome directly. Replacement cost runs $200 to $800, and because overfilling is classified as misuse, warranty coverage typically does not apply. You're not getting more fuel when you top off. You're paying for overflow that evaporates onto the pavement while you quietly destroy a component you will never see until the repair bill lands. Now, stack the numbers. Stop buying premium on a car that does not require it. $900 to $1,500 back per year. Use cash or a rewards card when the gap is visible. Over $200. Decline the charity roundup. $20 to $30. Fill at cooler times. One full free tank per season. Half squeeze and hard stop at the click. Protect an $800 repair and recover every drop you actually paid for. Conservative combined total. $1,200 to $1,800 back per year. Not from a different vehicle. Not from driving less. From 5 habits at the pump that cost 0 extra time once they are automatic. I have been running all 5 of these for over a year, and I will tell you straight, the premium switch alone put several free tanks back in my budget before I even touched the rest. The game at a gas station is not about fuel. Fuel is the reason you stop. The money is in every decision you make from the moment you brake to the moment you pull back out. If this saves you money, share it with someone still paying for premium on a regular engine. They need to hear it. See you in the next video.